Aries, disputes over control in your home and who has the final say in your domestic situation are apt to be of central concern. Be careful of feeding into other people's misconceptions of the situation. You are dealing with extremely powerful, obstinate, and opinionated forces that aren't going to want to budge. More than likely, someone has a warped view of the true issue at hand. Make sure to lay all the facts on the table before you start jumping to conclusions about anything. Taurus, disputes over control issues in your home, such as who has the final say in your domestic situation, are apt to be of central concern today. Be careful of feeding into other people's misconceptions of the situation. You are dealing with extremely powerful, obstinate, and opinionated forces that aren't going to want to budge. More than likely, someone has a warped view of the true issue at hand. Make sure to lay all the facts on the table before you start jumping to conclusions about anything. Gemini, you're likely to run away when faced with an emotionally intense situation. You'd rather skirt the issue and quickly change the subject to something much more lighthearted and pleasant. Keep in mind that this avoidance is going to do nothing to solve the problem that's crying out for attention. In fact, when you avoid the emotional topic and run away to your own little world, you're creating more friction than if you simply approach the problem head-on. Cancer, you could offer some helpful advice to someone. You have an insightful nature, and you are good at grasping psychology. Right now, a friend or a loved one could be struggling with a personal challenge. You might want to talk with them about it and offer some input. Be supportive with your tone and encouraging with your language. You'll enjoy acting as this person's cheerleader, boosting their spirits and their energy. Leo, you're liable to shed some light on issues where truth has been unclear for quite a while, with the help of your cunning psychic abilities. You're able to use your super sensitivity to cut through to the heart of the matter and expose the true core. Keep in mind that this kind of behavior will probably come with friction or tension from others. You can almost guarantee that it will. Don't let this faze you. The most important thing is that the truth will be revealed. Virgo, is a Virgo, staying active probably comes quite naturally to you. However, you do stand a chance of being so active that you run yourself into the ground. Take care of your health today and don't knock yourself out. It doesn't do you any good to get that heart rate up if you're so tired afterward that your immune defenses drop down to nothing and you catch the flu. Find a good balance between healthy activity and healthy relaxation. Libra, don't be surprised if you find yourself a little tearful today. The influence from the day's planetary influences can enhance your sensitivity to almost everything, including your own feelings. Take heart, though, because it's bound to be short-lived. Let yourself cry if you need to, since it can be extremely cleansing. Try not to wallow too much, as chances are things will look far better by tomorrow. Just take good care of yourself today. Scorpio, you may be feeling a bit emotionally detached today, making it hard for you to connect with anyone on a truly intimate level. You have an unusually difficult time getting your heart into whatever project you are working on because you feel cool about it and removed from the situation in general. Do not try to force enthusiasm on the scene if you don't feel it coming naturally. You are better off taking a cerebral approach as opposed to an emotional one. Sagittarius, it may be scary for you to do anything risky for fear of conflict or failure. You may have perhaps tried to become invisible in different situations so that you can slip through the cracks without being noticed. This defense mechanism may serve you for a while, but acting from fear or guilt will never get you where you need to go in life. For you to achieve what you want, you need to act from a solid foundation of confidence, love, and faith. Capricorn, you might be very talkative right now. Your social side will be stimulated. You could find yourself having a long chat with a friend, or you and your romantic partner could discuss lots of interesting issues. You'll enjoy expressing your views and your unique sense of humor. As a clever fire sign, you are good at stirring people up with your passionate ideas. You might inspire someone to look at an issue from a new perspective. Aquarius, try not to let a broken heart break your spirit. If you've recently lost someone because of a personality clash, it'll be easy to wallow in bad feelings. Feeling that you're worth less on your own than you were as one half of a couple is an easy trap to fall into, and it's a hard one to escape. Remember that staying with someone you're having that much difficulty with is unhealthy. Think back to when you were a teenager. You got over it then, and you'll get over it this time too. Pisces, your desire for knowledge could take over. As a child of your sign, you are a student of life. You love learning about new subjects and immersing yourself in fresh challenges. Right now, you could be interested in a topic that relates to your career. Maybe you are thinking about going back to school for some extra training. Or perhaps you are researching a subject on your own, devouring books or tapes on this topic. Be like a sponge and soak up new ideas today.